As we neared the port, we passed dozens of ships that were anchored far out to sea. Approaching the dock, I could see hundreds of porters, all pushing and shoving as they jockeyed for position to service the one ship that was allowed to land. The porters looked like they'd been stamped out of some kind of medieval cookie cutter. Each of them had black, stringy hair, long, drooping mustaches, billowing pajama pants, and big iron hooks that they slung over their shoulders for lifting crates and bags. I stared into the sea of faces as the Star of India tied up at the dock, and I was overcome by an uncontrollable impulse. Hashish! I called from the deck. Who's got hashish? The porters looked around with furtive glances, as if a squad of secret police was about to descend upon them. Come on, guys, I yelled to them. Let's get loaded. Screw the formalities. Is this Pakistan or what, for God's sake? I waited impatiently for the catwalk to be lowered, but absolutely nothing happened. It was my first dose of the painful lack of urgency that I was to learn defined Asia. We waited and waited, hundreds of passengers desperate to get onto solid ground after 9 days at sea. But nothing stirred. Finally, a pack of self-important looking immigration officials, festooned in braids, turbans, and sashes, appeared at the side of the ship, and the catwalk slowly came down to meet them. After an endless conversation with the first mate, the dignitaries meandered onto the deck, fussed around beyond the long table, then painstakingly checked each and every passport. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm in Asia. I'm ready to explode. I've been thinking about this moment forever, and now here I am. I've been smoking nothing but Kenyan Bangi for 11 months, and I desperately need a new high. Because I'm in Asia. I'm actually here, and it's only right that I enter under a cloud. I've got thousands of years of catching up to do, and there's no time to waste. I'm here with the pros, whole nations of higher beings whom I hope to embrace in the hope that by some kind of hashified osmosis, I might experience just a fraction of their enlightenment. And then, just like that, the porters are allowed up onto the catwalk, and here they come. There's a mad rush of them charging onto the ship, and I'm greeting them like long-lost brothers, while the other passengers are wondering, who the hell are all these guys with the greasy hair and the drooping mustaches and the jagged hooks slung over their shoulders? And then it happens. A big block of hashish magically appears out of nowhere, and then a match and a pipe, and a wonderful, sweet, pungent smell begins to waft over steerage, and suddenly I'm smoking with 25 Pakistanis, just like I always imagined. Okay, maybe it's a few more than I thought about, but hey, we're in Asia. It's a big country. And now more pipes are firing up, and Auntie and Grandma are desperately holding on to their suitcases, and more passengers are coming down to find porters sprawled out onto their bunks. And God, I'm happy. This has got to be the best hash in the world. And then somebody passes me my guitar, and suddenly 25 porters with greasy hair and drooping mustaches and hooks slung over their shoulders are singing along and ogling at the women and looking like they're never going to leave. And okay, well, guys, maybe it's time to leave. I'm sure your families must be getting worried and, oh, no? You don't have families? Well, still, it's getting dark and, hey, you with the suitcase. Are you sure somebody asked you to take that? Okay, well, just one more pipe. But then it's definitely time to call it a day. And suddenly, there are quick footsteps, and the captain and the first mate are rushing in, and policemen are charging down from the upper deck, and the porters are leaping through the portals, and I'm playing some of those mellow minor ninth chords trying to mellow everybody out. But the cops are swinging bamboo lattes, and the porters are swinging back with their hooks, and it's all becoming absolute pandemonium. And I take another hit off that pipe and think about all of my dreams of Asia and realize as I duck under my bunk that this place is even cooler than I had ever imagined. Thank you. Just if you're interested, I just want to take this moment. On Friday at Bird and Beckett bookstore over in Glen Park, I'm going to be reading from another book of mine with the Scott Foster Jazz Quartet. So you're of course all welcome, 5:30 till 8. Thank you.